Good day everyone, it's Elliot here again. I'm here to give you guys insights on the market. What should you expect from the market prior to Monday markets open? Let's get on it. So here on gold, what do we have? You can see this monthly time frame FVG right here. It's a very massive FVG, right? It's a very massive FVG, and it's something you want to look out for, right? It's something you want to look out for on gold, because that's gold's main target for now, because in the first market you don't over predict, because if you over predict it might cause something else. It might cause something else and bring confusion into your analysis, which is something you don't want, right? It's something you don't want. So that's it. Moving on to the weekly time frame, you can see this low resting just before the FVG, right? This low resting just before the FVG is a very obvious liquidity pool for gold to react from, right? It's a very obvious liquidity pool for gold to react from. It's something you want to look out for. It's something you want to look out for. It's very obvious. You want to expect gold to come and clear down that liquidity. And let's take a look at this tiny FVG we were talking about last week. I told you guys gold will react from this FVG last, although it did something I didn't expect. Which obviously, if you have watched that video, you obviously understand what I'm talking about. It did something I didn't expect, but that's just the market, right? It can do whatever it wants at any time, which is why I always say, whatever you're doing in the market, make sure you are conscious of your risk management, right? And you don't expect anything to be concrete. Nothing is written when it comes to the market, because the market can do anything at any time. It doesn't care about your feelings, doesn't care about your money, does not care whether you lose billions, whether you lose millions or not. It's just moving, right? It's just moving, and it's your job to take calculated actions, very calculated actions, for you to make money out of the market. So what do you want to expect next week? What should you expect for next week market trading? So this previous week candlestick, you can see right here. This previous week candlestick, you can see right here. You can see gold. We cleared the high of that candle, right? The high of that candle has been taken out. So what do we expect? What do we expect since the high has been taken out? We expect price to come for the low, right? We expect price to come for the low, and that's something you should be. It's simple, right? It's simple. It's what you should be looking forward to, as long as Monday market is concerned, as long as next week market trading is concerned. You don't want to look for anything above this high. You don't want to be looking for what's not looking for you, right? Just be straightforward with your analysis. So what are we targeting right here? This low as our target. So let's look at where we want to engage in the market from. Going down to the daily time frame. So this piece I've marked out here. This is a very tiny FVG. This is a tiny FVG I'm looking forward to for next week. I'm expecting price to create a very tiny FVG here, right here, this place. And it's something you should be looking out for too, right? It's something you should be looking out for, because it's very obvious price will create a very obvious FVG there at market open. It might not be Monday. Yes, it's Monday, right? It's Monday, but it might not get there on Monday, right? But there's a probability, a very high chance, that we are creating an FVG right here. And what you want to expect price to do is something like this. We're expecting price to do something like this, like it's reacting from here now. It might sweep this low, it might not sweep this low, but we're expecting a reaction from this area, right? We're expecting a reaction from that area. for us to take price down, to this level, to this previous week low, right? To this previous week low. Something you want to be expecting. It's something you want to be expecting. I don't want to ponder on it further, but that's just the basic of this video, right? That's the basics of this video. Don't joke with these levels I just showed now. Don't joke with them. Let me go to the 1 hour time frame and show you guys something very interesting. So you can see gold reacting from this FVG, right? That's why you want what I'm saying now is what you want to be looking out for. It's reacting from this 1 hour time frame FVG, and we created another FVG here, right? Which is obviously going to take gold upward, right? It will take gold upward, although not upward like we will not blow off, right? Just a bounce. You know, when the market has made a big move, we are expecting a deep retracement, right? So we are expecting this bounce, retrace into this daily FVG, and then slam down, right? We just retrace in here, right? Retrace in there and then expect something like this, right? Expect something like that. Though it's not written, again, it's not written. So you should be conscious of your risk management. Be conscious of your risk management. Make sure you risk whatever you are comfortable losing, right? Risk what you are comfortable losing. Don't over risk because you want to make billions from the market in a day. No. Make sure you are cautious of your risk. So I think that will be all for this video. So let's recap. Going back to the monthly time frame, we are expecting gold on this FVG. We are expecting gold on this FVG. Is what we are looking out for, right? And it's not something that will happen immediately. It's just something you are looking out for in the future, right? Then going down to the weekly time frame, what are we looking at? This low, just this low for the weekly time frame, right? We have taken out the high of the previous candle, and we are looking at taking out the low, which is a liquidity pool, right? Which is an obvious liquidity pool. So going down to the daily time frame, what are you looking out for? This FVG that will be created on Monday market open. This obvious FVG, a tiny FVG here will be created during market open on Monday. Although it might not get there on Monday, price might not get there on Monday, like I said, but you should expect an FVG at that level, right? So going down to the lower time frame, 4 hour. Again, there is no valid FVG here right now because we have multiple FVG, 1, 2, 3, 4 FVG. We are currently reacting to one, right? But we're expecting a reaction from this level. If you go down to the 8 hour or the 6 hour time frame, you will see an obvious FVG around this area, right? You see an obvious FVG around this area. So those are the things you want to be looking out for. Those are the key levels you want to be looking out for. So I think that will be all for this video. If you had any impact from this video, do it to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe, hit the notification bell for future videos like this, because I'll be dropping market reviews every weekend. So see you guys on Sunday again. See you guys during the next weekend, and good luck in your trading. Make some profit for yourself, and I'll see you next week. Bye.